So just to give a little preview, today I'm going to be kind of going through the new holiday cash envelope sinking funds that I started. And make sure and stay tuned because at the end of the video, I will announce the giveaway winner of last week for this set of Parku gel pens. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Kate and today I'm going to be stuffing my cash envelopes as well as announcing a giveaway winner, and I'm going to be setting up some new holiday sinking funds. So we kind of have a lot on the agenda today. Before we start, I have a little bit of a confession to make. I have been doing terrible with budgeting this month. I've still been sticking to my budget except for the Christmas budget. That has gone a little bit crazy because we overspent. And in turn, I stopped tracking my expenses and I just kind of took a little break for December. I did stick to my envelopes in the other categories, but just with Christmas, it got a little out of hand. Drew and I kind of overspent on each other, and then we kind of overspent on some family members and just buying some fun things, and also for Bryn. And I just want to put out there that everyone gets off track on budgeting once in a while. I'm not perfect. So now I'm trying to get back on track with budgeting for the new year. I'm currently filming this on New Year's Eve. Drew and I are not doing anything for New Year's Eve. We're just hanging out at home. So I'm going to film this video while Drew is out there with Bryn to keep her occupied. And I'm just going to be stuffing my cash envelopes and not tracking my expenses. So I'm just going to kind of skip the rest of December. I have been tracking them mostly in this little micro notes here, but I just kind of ran out of motivation to write them down on stickers. Most of my videos this month have been related to Christmas. I did a what I got my daughter for Christmas, what I got my husband for Christmas, and some other fun videos, and just filming our Christmas parties. And I just kind of focused on family and that kind of thing instead of focusing more on my budgeting videos. So if you see some more family related content, that is why I've just really been enjoying filming family videos and kind of cutting back just a little bit on my budgeting videos. If anyone is wondering where I get my cash envelopes from, I make them myself, and I do have an Etsy shop, so that will be linked in the description box below. It's called KateBudgets, and I don't have as many sets of envelopes right now as I used to, just because I was taking a little break for the holidays and I need to get caught up on that. But I do have a few sets listed, and then I have lots of stickers listed. I sell budgeting stickers for your planner. So if you've seen my planner at all, let me flip to an example. I sell all of these stickers for the weekly check-in and kind of your whole budget setup, your transaction log, sinking funds, stickers. I'll try to show you some here. These no spend stickers. All these little expense trackers are mine, and I also sell the expense dots. So I just wanted to show you some of my stickers that I make in case you're interested, and those will be linked down below. Also, I will be doing a Q&A soon with Drew, so I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a post up in my community tab where you can ask any questions that you may have about our family. So if you have a question that you want to leave for the Q&A, you can comment that down below, or you can also comment that in my community tab on that Q&A post. So either way, I will see those comments and I will add those to the list when we film the Q&A. I've only got maybe like 5 questions so far, so that's why we haven't filmed the Q&A quite yet, but after I get some more questions, we will do that Q&A. So I have the money here to stuff the cash envelopes. I'm going to set that up and we can get started. I'm not stuffing as many as normal because since we went over budget for Christmas, I decided that I would cut back on a couple envelopes that we didn't really need to stuff, and I'll talk about that more once we get into stuffing them. And I will show you which ones that we're going to skip this pay period and which ones we will be stuffing. I'm going to get out my expenses that we'll be stuffing out of here. The only ones that I'm going to be stuffing are going to be my personal and phone for this week. And this is a little bit different than normal because I'm stuffing my envelopes today, but then I will also be stuffing them in just a few days once we get paid again. I'm a little late stuffing this time just because I kind of didn't take the time to do it and we weren't spending a ton of money. So I decided to skip stuffing for a while and just wait a little bit later. So I'm going to start with stuffing my personal. That will get $75. And I do have money in here right now, so we'll count that out after I get my $75. So I have that. And then we have 100, 250, 270, 90, 310, 330, 350, and then we have, oh, I forgot another 20, 300 and, what do we have, 350, 370, 380, 390. So 390, and I'm going to record that here. In my little Happy Notes notebook. A lot of people ask where I got this from, and I just got it from Hobby Lobby. It was only, I want to say, like $5 or so. So I'm going to add this page here, and I'm going to write plus $75 in today's date, and then I will write the total is $390. And then next I'm going to stuff my phone bill, and I pay my phone bill to my mom, so I put $20 in there every paycheck, and then that goes to my mom. So I will get a 20, and a $20 is going to go into my phone bill. So that is all for expenses, and we used to have groceries and gas, but if you're new here, I did decide to just use those off of my debit card because we always do grocery pickup and we always just pay for our gas at the pump. So we kind of decided that it was a waste to get the money out and end up putting it back in anyways. And we do stuff our haircut, which is $20 just once a month for Drew. And he already got a haircut, so that doesn't need to be stuffed right now. And then our tithe, we stuff that just off camera, so that I just don't show for personal reasons. For sinking funds, today the first one we're going to be stuffing is entertainment, and that is going to get $50. So I'm gonna add 50 and put the date today. And in entertainment, this is kind of funny, but we have $1 left. So we have $51. It just kind of worked out that way. And also I do have a cold, so if my voice sounds a little bit different, that's why. So entertainment's done. And then next we will stuff self-care. So I'm going to flip to self-care, or actually gifts is next. So I'll stuff gifts. Gifts is one of the ones that I didn't want to skip just because I know we will need the money in here eventually. So $37, 5, 6, and 7. And then we already have money in here, so I'm just going to sort it in. And the reason that I want to build up my gift fund is just because that's where like all the gifts come from for family birthdays. My mom's birthday's coming up, my mother-in-law's birthday's coming up, my dad, my brother, their birthdays are all coming up here soon. And then also we'll have Mother's Day, Father's Day, all events like that. So that's why I want to keep so much money in here. So I have 120, 40, 50, 60, 75, $180 in gifts. And I just need to write down that I added $37. And then I'll write down my total is 180. Then that's recorded. And then next I will do self-care, and self-care gets 25. Right now it has $7, and I'm going to add 25 to it. So now it has $32. And self-care is where I get my makeup, my haircuts, really anything that I need like that. And I'm just going to write that down. Self-care. It's going to get $25. Okay. So the ones that I skipped, I'm going to go over those really quick here. Let me just put my money out. I don't have much left. But the categories that I skipped this week are toiletries, because I just bought toiletries the other day. I used my debit card, and then so now I'm not stuffing this. They were almost exactly $25, which is what this category would have got. But since I used my debit card, I'm just skipping that one. Clothing I'm also going to skip because we overspent in this a little while ago, and I'm just thinking that we can get by without stuffing this for now. I will be able to stuff it next paycheck. And then house projects, same reason, we overspent in that, so I'm just skipping that. Car fund I decided to skip because we have quite a bit of money in here, and I think we have plenty. I think it was around $100. So I decided to skip car fund this week, and then we can stuff it next paycheck. So these are all my normal envelopes that we would be stuffing for sinking funds, but today I'm going to talk about adding holiday sinking funds. These are the ones I decided to add for now. Valentine's Day, because it's coming up. Easter, because that will be here before we know it. Christmas, and my summer fund. So what a summer fund is going to be for us is just going to be if we need any extra money for a little vacation, or if we need extra money for food when we go up to my parents' cabin. Just some extra money for the summer that we'll be saving up over the year. And then when summer gets here, our goal is to have $200 in this fund that we'll be able to use for whatever. And then Christmas, this one we're going to be putting aside $50 per pay period. And then once Christmas gets here, we'll have around $1,000 for Christmas. So that will be very nice. I also have a video, and I will link that in the cards and in the description below, but I have a video of setting up all of my sinking funds. And in that video, it shows all of the details of how I come to a certain number of what to put in the envelope each pay period. But for these ones, for Christmas, we have about 22 paychecks, I think I calculated, from now until next Christmas. So I decided that $50 would be a good number to stuff it with, because instead of lowering it to like $48 or whatever would be the case to make exactly $1,000, I decided to just do $50 because that would get kind of annoying with the $1 bills. So that's what we're doing for Christmas. And then Easter, I'm going to be stuffing that with $10 for the next 7 pay periods. That will get us to Easter because we get paid every 2 weeks. And then once Easter gets here, we'll have $70, which will be plenty for Bryn's Easter basket. And if Drew and I want to buy each other candy or something, $70 I think will cover that perfectly. And then for Valentine's Day, I decided that we will stuff that with $20 for the next 3 pay periods. And by the time Valentine's Day gets here, which is not that far away, then we will have $60. So for Valentine's Day, Drew and I will just buy each other a small gift, and then we might get Bryn a little stuffed animal or something. Maybe some chocolates. So that's really all we need for Valentine's Day. $60 should be plenty. And then also, I didn't think about this if we want to go out to eat or something, but we can use our money out of entertainment for that if we want to go on a little Valentine's Day date. So now that I explained kind of the math behind how I figured out how much to put in each envelope, I'm going to be stuffing them. And also, if you're wondering why I only chose these 4 holidays/season, it's just because these are the things that we will spend the most money on. We don't really spend money for 4th of July. If we do, we can take it out of summer fund because that's in the summer. And we need to make some birthday envelopes again and stuff those, but I think I'll wait just a little bit longer to decide what we're doing next year for our birthday and how much money we want to set aside. And these were the ones that were kind of the easiest for me to set up personally, so I decided to start with these. So now that I'm done explaining, I'm going to stuff them. First, I will stuff Valentine's Day, and that's going to get $20. Whoops. And I do have fun envelopes. This one kind of fits because it has hearts on it, but I do have fun season envelopes that I want to switch to, but right now I'm just going to be using these because that's what was easiest. I had time to film the video and I did not have time to quickly make envelopes, I'm hoping that next video I will have some pretty envelopes for Easter, Christmas, and my summer fun. So now for Easter, Easter is going to get $10. And I just kept it really simple with just needing to stuff each one with one bill instead of doing like $8 or something like that. It just makes it easier for me. Summer fund is going to get $20. And Christmas is going to get $50. And until I start spending money, I'm not going to put these in my little log here because right now I'm just going to be filling them. And then once I start spending money for Valentine's Day, since that's the one that's coming up the quickest, I will start writing them in my log. So now we have stuffed all of our envelopes and I'm going to announce the winner of the giveaway. So the winner of last week's giveaway is Brianna Clark, and the giveaway was for the set of Parku gel pens. So make sure and message me on Instagram. I'm going to link my Instagram down below. Make sure and send me a message. I will just need to get your email from you, and then Parku will be sending you your own set of gel pens. This is my set, so don't worry, you're not getting a used set, but just make sure and send me a message on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure and subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!